How's it going, YouTube? This is Skul, and welcome to my monthly video game pickups video covering what I got in the month of April 2018. And I got a lot of stuff this month, a lot more than I thought I would, but I don't even know where to start. I guess I could go ahead and just show off these Joy-Cons that I got. I got the American version of the Splatoon 2 Joy-Cons. So we got left pink, right green. I already had left green, right pink, so now I got one of each, so pretty happy with that. And I imported the Mario Joy-Cons from overseas. So this was released in North America, but you can only get it by getting the Super Mario Odyssey bundle that came with the Switch, Mario Odyssey, and these colored Joy-Cons. Wasn't about to buy a Switch all over again and Mario Odyssey all over again just to get this, not even a nice box to display them in, so here it is. So, very, very happy with these Joy-Cons, and with that, I have every officially released Joy-Con color that there is, and every officially released Nintendo Switch controller there is, except for one, the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Pro Controller, which is really hard to find. I doubt I'll get it anytime soon, but it is what it is. Okay, let's just go ahead and get these out of the way. I got Labo. I got both the Nintendo Labo kits. I have not opened them except to take out the boxes that the cartridges are in. Otherwise, all the cardboard is there. It is fully intact, and it'll remain that way because it's just cardboard to me. I don't know. I don't really understand why so many people were hyped for this. It's just a construction project as far as I'm concerned. But it is what it is. Labo, got both of those. Now I actually do have a nice place to display them, right underneath my amiibo shelf, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. What to next? Guess I'll go ahead and get this small pile with over here. I went to Goodwill and picked up a few games. So the 3 games I got were Zumba Fitness for the Wii, Just Dance 2014 for the Xbox 360. Fun fact, Just Dance 2018 is currently the last game on that system. And Grand Theft Auto 4, the Greatest Hits version for the PlayStation 3. Seriously, Goodwill's a great place to go for these games. Maybe not the oldest stuff, but still, this is all fairly cheap. And I mean, GTA 4's it's one of the highest rated games of all time, so I got it for, I think, $5 altogether. Not bad at all. Let's see. I'll go ahead and show off my N64 games I got this month. With between this and what I got in my retro game box, I got a total of 99 Nintendo 64 games. A third of the North American library, which I'm very happy with. So, let's see, the 4 and 64 games I got on my own are Hardcore ECW Revolution, or ECW Hardcore Revolution, NFL Blitz, which I can't get that marker off. I don't know what it's made out of, but I can't get it off. Nuclear Strike 64, looks like a fun game, and Top Gear Overdrive. Speaking of my retro game treasure box, I did get one this month, and I did record it. However, as I was transferring the files to my computer, my cat walked in the room and yanked on the USB cable, corrupted the footage. It's lost. I do not like my cat. I don't like my cat on the best of days, but especially that day. So I can only show what I got here. Got 4 games this month from them. I got Extreme O XG2 for the N64. Again, that brings my total up to 99 games altogether. There's 296 in the North American library, so very happy with that. I've got Super Return of the Jedi for the Super Nintendo, Wheel of Fortune Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo, which apparently is different from the non-deluxe edition, and probably the best game of the whole bunch. I mean, Super Return of the Jedi is pretty good, but Ninja Gaiden for the NES. People pronounce it Ninja Gaiden, but no, it's Ninja Gaiden. So, that's what I got from the Retro Game Treasure Box. Again, sorry, don't have a video of that. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again, and I will have a video for next month's. Also, speaking of that, while I'm thinking about it, the guys over at Retro Game Treasure told me that they had a glitch in their system. That's why they accidentally sent me to Dr. Mario's last month. They said it's fixed for me, and it's fixed for a lot of other people as well. So in the future, they'll they've doubled down their ability to make sure that you don't get doubles of games, so just remember that. So huge thanks to them for telling me that. I only have big piles left. I guess I'll go ahead and get my limited run games out of the way. I got 6 LRG games this month in the mail. 6 games that I did not order this month. Well, one I did, and I'll just go ahead and get that one out of the way. Skull's Second Encore. So, this is actually one of their older games, and one of their more popular ones, or infamous ones even, because the Vita version was not complete when they sold it. Then it took, like, I think something like a year, if I remember right, to finish it before they shipped it out. Not sure what the story is for the PS4 version, but they sold it a long time ago. They sold it like they're selling Switch games print to order, so they put it up for pre-order, it sells, and then they order the number of copies of however much it sells. And they had some extras. I think their extras were in the amount of like 800. It was an incredibly small number. But it went up for order earlier this month. I got one, thankfully, and it shipped out a few days later, and here it is. So, Skullgirls, very happy to have that one. Got 5 games that I ordered from previous months that just now arrived. Fallen Legion, Sins of an Empire. I thought it said Signs. No, it's Sins of an Empire. Factotum 90. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Lethal League. Home, a unique horror adventure. I'm not a horror fan, but it's LRG. And it's only rated T, so it can't be too bad. And Super Hydra. So those are the 6 games that I got from LRG this month. I've been ordering a lot from them. Currently, just through the latest one that's released, which is this one that I have. This is number 78, and I have 30, I believe? So, 30 out of 78, that means I have over a third of the LRG library, and counting what I have ordered but hasn't been released yet, or that I don't have yet, it goes up to 83, I think, and I have about 45% of the PS4 LRG library accounted for, so I'm very happy with that. Of almost half of it completed. There's some older ones that are going to be a pain to get a hold of. Octodad comes to mind, the two Shantae games, which I really, really want, also come to mind. But I'm keeping on top of it as best I can. I'm doing good for myself, so I'm very happy. I'm going to get my Switch games out of the way here. This is going to be the last month where I go for every single Switch game. Through this month, through April, there are 91 games physically released in North America. Next month, there's a lot more on the list. So much so that when I get to number 100, the month won't even be over. So it's just getting too much to keep track of just to buy everything on day one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a complete library through number 100, and then I'm going to just get what I want from there on out. I need to save money for a project. It's an expensive project. I can't wait to show it to you, but it won't be done for at least a year, and I need all my extra money to go to that. So, what I picked up this month, this is going to be the last month that I go for a complete Switch library, and I'm also going to tone down the money that I spend on other video game stuff as well, so just forewarning, I will keep doing these video game pickups videos, but I'm not going for a complete Switch library beginning next month. I'll just get to number 100, which right now I think is runner 3, and then just pick and choose from there on out. But anyway, let's just get it over with. Like I said, thanks to this month, we're up to 91 games altogether. That does include the 2 Labo games. They have cartridges, they count. We also have Aquamoto Racing Utopia, which I got from GameStop. I think it's a GameStop exclusive right now. I could be wrong. I got it from GameStop because I couldn't find anyone else who had it. I'm so gonna butcher this. Atelier Lydell and So, the Alchemists and the Mysterious Paintings. I so butchered that. I'm so sorry. This one's easy. Darkest Dungeon Ancestral Edition. It feels light. Ah, that was good. Galgun 2, which is an Amazon exclusive, but only by default because retailers refuse to put it on their shelves. here's something funny. I guess I'll go to the bottom game here and just show you Wild Guns, which I also got from GameStop, and I think this one actually is a GameStop exclusive. Look at the inside of this. You see, that's what the inside of Wild Guns looks like. There's the inside of Galgun. No, seriously, look. Galgun? It's the exact same inside. So the people who made Galgun said, sorry about this. If anyone got the wrong inside, then email us and we'll send you a proper one. Every North American version of Galgun has this on the inside. They will send out replacements for free if you want a replacement, but just find that kind of funny that they screwed up. I don't even know how. I don't know how that's possible to put the wrong inside on the cover for something that's not from your company. Like, the only similarity between them is they both have the word gun in the title. I don't know. But, yeah, so, those games. We also got Max the Curse of Brotherhood. We got Penny Punching Princess, which is actually a very fun game. I recommend you pick that up. It's probably going to be one of those hidden gems on the Switch sort of deals. Snow Moto Racing Freedom. Again, one of those GameStop exclusives. It and Aqua Moto Racing were out in Australia months ago. They just came to the US this month, so... And then finally, probably the biggest game to release this month as far as I'm concerned, South Park: The Fractured Butthole. I only recently heard of problems with this, like games crashing, deleting save files, stuff like that. I played it for a few hours and haven't experienced any of that, so I can't say for myself if that will happen to you, but just keep that in mind. But anyway, those are the Switch games that released this month. I only have 2 piles left. I guess I'll get rid of this one first. Move that to the bottom. So when I went to pick up my N64 games for the month, I had a lot of money left over. I budget myself at $50 a month on retro games, and I bought 4 N64 games that had money left, so I ended up getting this nice small pile here. This is not one of those, okay. I got Monopoly for the PlayStation, and then I got my first Sega CD and Sega Saturn game. I got Prize Fighter for the Sega CD, and unfortunately this is a 2-disc game, and it only came with the first disc, but that's okay. The second, no, it only came with the second disc, as a matter of fact, wow. But yeah, second disc only, first disc isn't in there. But luckily, this is really cheap on eBay, so I can just get the first disc to make up for it. I wish you could buy replacement Sega CD cases, but you can't yet. And then I got NHL 97 for the Sega Saturn. I don't own a CD or a Saturn, but I'm trying to get every single console, and when I get those consoles, I would like games to try out on them, see how they work. So I figure may as well get 2 more games for 2 systems that I don't have yet. And I also got this from Best Buy, Cabela's Big Game Hunter. The reason I got this is because it was brand new, it was on sale, and I thought, you know what, PS2 game, brand new, never opened. I took off the shrink wrap for the first time since it was, you know, sealed in the shrink wrap, probably in the early 2000s. Brand new, disc is absolutely flawless, there's not a single scratch on it, it's beautiful. You know, just the novelty of buying a PlayStation 2 game in 2018. I did this earlier this year with that Naked Brothers Band game from Walmart. Now I got Cabela's from Best Buy, so pretty happy. And then while I was at GameStop picking up Wild Guns, I was just shooting the breeze and picking up some Wii U games on the side, and I was talking with the guy there, and he said, "Hey, do you want a Wii U?" I said, "I have a Wii U." He said, "Yeah, but we just got this in today. Do you want it? It doesn't have cords or gamepad or anything, it's just the console." And I said, "Nah, I'm not interested." "Is it free?" And without another word, he shoved it in the bag and handed it to me and said, "It's yours." So, I have another Wii U. I haven't yet hooked this up to see what's on it, if anything. I'm sure they did a factory reset on it or something, but I have another Wii U, and I have the cords and a gamepad to hook up to it for my other Wii U, so may as well. I mean, it's a free system, why not? There's no way they could have sold this on its own anyway, and it would have been a hassle to find extra cords and an extra gamepad to hook up with it to bundle, so they weren't losing money by giving it to me. I'm more than happy to take it off and put it on my shelf, and they gave me a controller to go with it. I have no idea what kind of controller this is. I'm sure it's just a PC controller of some kind. It does have the button layout of a Nintendo system, though, not an Xbox system. It has A, B, X, Y. Xbox is A, B, X, Y. So, I don't know what the story is behind this controller, but they threw it in, so may as well. It just turned on. Okay, so, free system. And now let me get to my Wii U games, the tallest pile of the bunch. I'm up to 49 Wii U games, which is 30% of the library in North America. I am tackling this so fast. Probably not as fast next month or the months after, but I am very happy with the amount of progress I've been able to make on my Wii U collection in just the past few months. Like I said, I'm up to 49 games, and I'm willing to bet I got a dozen this month alone. Seriously, now's the time to get Wii U games. Just go to GameStop, pick some up for cheap, you won't be disappointed. However, the more I go to GameStop to pick them up, the fewer I see, so I'm not the only one doing this. So if you want to get really cheap Wii U games, go there now, because they may not be there this time next year. Anyway, let me go through them, and like I said, this is the last one, unless I missed something. Nope, this is my last pile. So I got Batman Arkham Origins, Hyrule Warriors, which was actually one of the first Wii U games I ever owned. I got this the same day I got my Wii U, same with Mario Kart 8. I played it, I had fun, it gets super repetitive, super fast. I ended up selling it for, I think, 20 bucks when I traded my stuff in for my Xbox. I got it for $8 for Hyrule Warriors, I'll take it. That comes out next month on the Switch. Anyway, got Just Dance Disney Party 2. There's a lot of Just Dance games, you would not believe it. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD, which I've never played, but I really, really want to, and this is the nice original gold cover. It's so hard to find this. I was finding it all over, but the Nintendo Selects version with the horrible burgundy border, I don't want that, I want this. So I'm super happy I got this, and I got it for a good price as well. I am now a GameStop Power-Up or Rewards member Elite, so I get 20% off used games, which, if that's all I get at GameStop, then I win. Let's see, Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes, Lego Jurassic World, Madden 13, which I believe is the only Madden on the Wii U. EA sort of handled the Wii U like they did the Switch. They ported a game onto it really quick, saw it didn't sell as well as they had hoped, and said, well, guess no one was buying games for it. With the Switch is different, though. They're run by idiots, so whatever. Mass Effect 3, which is also from EA, but again, it's just a rushed port. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Warriors Orochi Hyper. Zombie U. Somehow I missed the alphabetical order, whatever. Your Shape Fitness Evolved 2013. Let's see, we got The Wonderful 101, which I've heard from all over the place, is one of the best indie titles, or third party at least, on the Wii U. It is, like, it's one of the only true exclusives on the Wii U that's worth getting. So, just glad I found that as well. I think I got that for 10 bucks. Then, finally, Xenoblade Chronicles X. So, I love Xenoblade Chronicles 2, love it. I've heard this isn't as good, but that's fine. I will play it, I will hopefully enjoy it. That's my Wii U pile, and that is my video game pickups video for the month of April 2018. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hope you come back next month to see what I get in the month of May. Stop looking at my hair. Have a good day. Hi everyone, this is Skul. If you liked the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. I also want to give a huge thanks to my Patreon pledgers for this month, whose names you can see on screen, along with some other videos of mine I think you might enjoy watching. That does it for now. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.